What's good with you? Y'all come on in. I need to smell this morning. Y'all come on in. What's good with you? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah. Whatever reason, what's wrong? Hello? Listen, man. Can y'all hear me? I don't see these lights jumping up. I don't see all these things that's going on that should be moving. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Y'all know how. Listen, I can't do it. I can't concern myself with that this morning. How y'all feel this morning? Come on into the assignment. Did you hear me? I said you can come on into the assignment. How y'all feel? Hopefully all went well yesterday. It's all well and good. Come on in. Y'all know we unscripted up and through here. If you don't know, you about to know. I don't know what the problem is. I ain't did nothing more than what I normally do. And I don't know. I don't see them things jumping around. So, I normally see all kind of lights jumping right now. It's all good. How y'all feel this morning? Come on in. Gather around the table. Gather around the table of your own understanding. You see, I got my little smart mans on this morning. Maybe that's the reason why everything ain't working right. Let me see. Let me put my little regular dudes on. Let me see. All right. Maybe it might start jumping now. I don't know. Y'all need some clarity over here on this screen. Let me get some clarity. Ooh, there you go. Now you got some clarity. Clarity on YouTube. What's good? Clarity. Boom. Yes. Now we clear. Now we have understanding. Now we have comprehensions. Now we can just go on in. Now we done wipe the scales off our eyes, right? And now we can see clearer. You hear what I said? Clearer. We can see clear. We might as well see clear. If we gonna see, we don't want to see foggy. We want to see clear. Have clarity. Yeah, I think that's gonna set the record straight when you have clarity. If you don't have clarity about some things out here in this earth, you're gonna be walking with your eyes wide closed. That's what you're gonna be doing. Did you hear me? I said, if you don't have clarity, if you don't have some kind of clarity, you'll be walking around here with your eyes wide closed. Sometimes you won't even have the ability to see an individual's heart, or listen to their heartbeat when they speak to you. Y'all see, I put that stethoscope on this morning because at the same time, sometimes I believe this thing called life, you're going to have to put your stethoscope, your spiritual stethoscope on, and then just listen to the heartbeat of the person that might be laying next to you. We don't know. It might be your wife. It might just be your hub. How they say hub? In Georgia, they call it hub. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell y'all something. It just, you might be sleeping next to a person that you need to put your spiritual stethoscope on. I've seen that too in therapy. I've seen that too with individuals that's married. You feel me? Oh, I love you. And they got married, and now you need your spiritual stethoscope. So when they sleep, you can just put your stethoscope on their pulse and see, do they have an irregular heartbeat even beside the person that they sleep beside every night? Ooh, listen, man. I promise you, I don't sit down here to say all that. I don't sit down here to say all that. I don't sit down here in the mornings to say all this, y'all. Let me let y'all see my turquoise. You feel me? I just put the turquoise tie on, white shirt, turquoise. I was like, let me do something different this morning. Because if we gonna go into the labs of our minds, we ain't gonna be able to do something different. You can't do the same thing, ma'am. Hey, sir, you will not have the ability to do the same exact thing over and over and over and then expect a different result. Did you hear me? You can't do it. Listen, you ain't gonna have the ability to do it. How you gonna expect to do the same exact thing year in and year out? Huh? Tell me that. Week in and week out. You mean to tell me you think you're gonna be able to do the same thing month in and month out, and then at the same time have a different result when that month is over, or that week is over, or that day is over, or that year is over? You mean to tell me you think you're going to do the same exact thing year in and year out and expect a different result? Guess what they call that? Tell me what they call that. You better tell me what they call that in psychology. We call that insanity. Did you hear me? I said we call that insanity. When you do the same thing over and over and over again, but yet and still you expect a different result. We call that insanity. That's the definition. But anyway, how y'all feel this morning? Come on in. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach, your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor, right? And at the same time, I'm just here to profess, I guess. Ain't no telling. I don't know. I sat down here this morning with absolutely too much to say. To be honest with you, I really ain't got too much to say at all. But y'all know I got my little valve. Oh, don't get it twisted. Now you see, I got my little valve. See, you know what I'm saying? Get my little valve on. You feel me? Y'all better act like y'all know how to valve and dap y'all self up if y'all ever need, you know what I'm saying? Understanding and comprehensions. You know what I'm saying? Have the ability to speak out your fifth chakra with power, vigor, and vitality. You know what I mean? And authority. Speak out your fifth chakra with clarity of communication. You know what I'm saying? That's your fifth chakra. That's the chakra, that's your throat chakra. That's going to give you your power, you know, give you your fresh anointing, give you your peace and tranquility and serenity that you might need to step up and open the laptop for yourself and speak into the mind of the people on your own. So, you know what I'm saying? All I'm here is on assignment this morning. As usual, you know what I'm saying? I am an intellectual content creator. So I guess I better look the part, huh? If I come in here with some, you know. So at the same time, I'm just here to create content that's from an intellectual perspective that will give you insight, give you encouragement. You feel me? That's all. That's all. I ain't really want nothing special. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting here on my assignment as usual, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. And I don't really want too much from y'all. Got my Pilar, my Palo burning, trying to get my little, you know. Yeah, that smells good in the nostrils. I say that smells good in the olfactory nerves. I know y'all don't know nothing about that. Google olfactory nerves. Here go another one for you. Olfactory. How about that? Google olfactory nerve benefits. Look. Olfactory nerve benefits. Okay. Here it is, the olfactory nerve, right? The olfactory nerve, also known as the cranial nerve, number one, allows people to smell and perceive aromas by detecting scents and odors and sending information to the brain. The olfactory training will involve repeated exposure to different smells that can help improve olfactory functions by stimulating the olfactory neurons. So maybe this incense that I burned for you this morning, maybe this little smell, I know y'all can't smell it, I know. But maybe this smell right here will open your olfactory nerves, cause you to see and smell and be different. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I'm here to tell somebody under the sound of my voice, right? As I prepare to sit here this morning, I woke up actually at 8:43. What's 8:43? What's 8:43? What's 8:43? What's the spiritual significance of 8:43? What is the meaning of 8:43? What is the meaning of 8:43? Overall, angel number 8:43 is a powerful and positive number that signifies success, abundance, and spiritual renewal. Now, who would ever knew that? Did you hear me? Listen, that was time I listen. My brain just said, boop, this morning, right? I reached over my nightstand as usual, and I grabbed my phone to see what time it was. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't late getting to my assignment. It was 8:43 this morning, right? So 8:43 overall, 8:43 is a powerful positive number that signifies success, abundance, and spiritual renewal. Whether you're seeking love, financial success, or spiritual growth, this number is a sign that the universe is on your side and that you're being supported by divine forces. And I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the side, make sure that you are being supported by divine forces. Make sure that when you move and when you think and when you operate and then when you implement, that you're being supported by divine forces. Uh-huh. And these divine forces are all around us. You just got to open your spiritual eye, your center eye. Might have to close your natural eyes, that's plural, and open your singular eye, which is singular, you know what I'm saying, which is that single eye, in order to understand this and see past the point by which your physical eye can only see within that room that you're in right now. You can only see in that little box, in that little square little box of room where you are. You can only see. But if you close your spirit, your natural eyes, and open your spiritual eye, I guarantee you can see further. I guarantee you'll be able to look out around everything and say, it's more with us than it is against us. Isn't that what the words say? When he was able to see, he said it was more with them than it was against them. You're going to have to see this for yourself. That in the divine forces all around us, that is more with us than it is against us. So people could be against you all day long. Just tell them, hey, look, you ain't fighting only against me now. Don't get it twisted. You're fighting against us. And what I'm discovering, if you have the creator of all things, right? If you have the creator of all things on your side, guess what? It's going to be more with us than it is against us, because just him alone or her alone or it alone. And you, guess what? You're in the majority. Ooh-wee, but you got to know this one for yourself. See, I smell those. Oh, I see that olfactory nerve and those neurons is opening all the way up with this Palo Santo. It smells good in here this morning. Got a sweet smelling fragrance, an aroma, a straight aroma up and through here. You feel me? So at the same time, I'm here. With my apple juice this morning, I needed something cool going down, you know. Sometimes I need hot, sometimes I need cold. That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, I just need variety. I don't know. Some people can stick and stay with one thing all the time. I need to switch. I told y'all sometimes that in life we have to switch, and we're gonna have to hit the switch. We're gonna have to switch, and we're gonna switch lanes. Can't just keep riding the same lane every day, all day in the same lane. You're gonna have to switch lanes periodically. That's just the travels of life. You ain't gonna be able to do it all in one lane, ma'am. Did you hear me? I say, ma'am, sir, you're not gonna be able to do this life all in one lane. You're just trying to stay in one lane. Nah, it ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to eventually switch lanes. Change lanes. Shift gears. Listen, man. You better do it in the same gear. That first gear burn you out. It'll burn your clutch up. Try to stay in first gear in a car and see how far you go. Just try to act like you ain't gonna change gears if you want to, and see what happened in a first gear. You're gonna have to switch gears, ma'am. You're gonna have to switch gears, sir. You're gonna have to go from third to fourth, fourth to fifth, and fifth to sixth. Yeah, you're gonna have to switch lanes. You're gonna have to switch gears. You're gonna have to switch. It's just, that's a part of life. So I just sat down here this morning. I really didn't have too much to say to y'all, but I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor, right? And so I'm here. I don't mean no harm. I just came by here to drop a few words in your spirit and give you this affirmation that was dropped in my spirit. Y'all know I'm a spirit dropper. Huh? I want to drop something all the way down into your tympanic membrane. Just like I want to set this smell into your olfactory nerves. You feel me? Build those neurons, those olfactory neurons up, and cause you to smell this aroma that's being exuded into the atmosphere. It's a beautiful aroma. It's an aroma of knowledge, wisdom, and understandings holistically in the earth. That's the issue. That's the problem. And that's the solving of the problem. You know what the universe told me one time? Hey, look what the universe said to me one time. He said, listen, this is about 15, 20 years ago. He said, listen, he said, I've called you to be on the right-hand side of the equal signs in the earth. And I'm like, wait, hey, hold on now. Y'all, you know I can rock periodically. You feel me? Anybody know me know I be able to rock outside the normal thought process periodically. But with the creator of all things, the one that spoke all this into existence, and he said, hey, you got my attention. And see, he said, I've called you to remain on the right-hand side of the equal sign in the earth. Ooh-wee. And he said there's equal signs throughout the whole entire earth. There's equal signs. And he said, I've called you to remain on the right-hand side of the equal signs in the earth. I ain't even sit down here to talk about this morning. I didn't. Hey, I ain't sit down here and talk about this morning. And so at the same time, right, I was like, what do you mean? Just like y'all be doing a lot of time. What are you talking about? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, what are you talking about? What are you talking? Mr. Thought Provoker? I was like, wait a minute, hold up, soldier. He said, hey, what are you talking about? Y'all told I get ready in front of y'all. Y'all know I wasn't ready when I hit that go live button at 9:53. At 9:53, I had to go. He said, hit the go live button at 9:53 this morning. I just hit the go live. Sometimes I'm not ready. But anyway, he said, listen, he said, tell them, right? All of us, as time progresses, will eventually have to remain on the right-hand side of the equal signs in the earth. There's equal signs throughout this whole entire earth. And he said, tell them that they're going to have to remain there. You ain't going to be able to flip-flop. Get on the left-hand side of the equal sign and come back out here on the right-hand side of the equal sign and jump back over there on the left-hand side of the equal sign and come back out on the right. That's not how that's gonna have to happen. I said, you can't happen it that way. That can't happen that way. And so at the same time, what I'm discovering and what I've discovered was this: that anything on the left-hand side of the equal sign in the earth will always be what? Come on here, class. Hey, class. Tribe members, think this thing through with the easiest addition problem in the earth. What's the easiest one? The easiest, most simplest addition problem in the earth is what? We've learned that in first grade. When I think we learned this in elementary. I don't even know we was doing this in. What's 1 + 1 equals, right? That's the easiest equation in the earth. 1 + 1 equals, right? And so at the same time, I say, okay. And so he took me to the most easiest problem in the earth. He took me there. And he said, 1 + 1 equals. I said, okay. And he said, now I done called you to be on the right-hand side of the equal sign. So anything that's going to remain on the right-hand side of any equal sign in the earth has to be what? Class. See, I ain't gonna play with y'all this morning. I ain't finna play with y'all this morning. Somebody answer this question. I said 1 + 1 will always be what in the earth? See, I ain't finna play with y'all this morning. I can't play with y'all this morning. I am not finna play with y'all this morning. I'm just here to tell you 1 + 1 will always be the problem. It'll always, anything on the left-hand side of any equal sign in the earth will always be the problem. 1 + 1 equals what would be on the right-hand side of the equal sign? The solution to the problem. Hey, I ain't finna play with y'all this morning. No, I'm not. I ain't finna do this like this. Not this morning. I ain't even sit down here this morning and say all this. I'm just telling y'all how I flow. There's a sound in the earth. There's a sound in the earth. If you tap into the sounds of this earth offers us so many sounds. This sound that you're listening to right now is a frequency. You got the big third eye right there. I wish y'all could see they got the big open third eye with the eye in the middle of the triangle. Like, hey, look, at the same time, I just saw it and I hit it. That was the very first one that was up. And so sometimes I don't go through searching for nothing. I just hit the next one that's available. And sometimes when you're in line and you're ready to hit the next thing that's available, go for it. That's the same thing with these lotto tickets. Don't wait till somebody else come and pull it. No, pull that one. That one belongs to you, the one that's available for you. That's the one that's going to cause you to hit for the 50 bands that you've been manifesting all this year. So I'm here this morning to tell somebody, go for it. That's not my word, though. My word this morning that was affirmed in my spirit is all that I want, ... wants me, ! 3 of them. Ooh-wee. And so that's what I'm here to tell somebody. All that I want wants me. And that's what I'm here to establish, to implement, to say, to trust, to create, to innovate. All. I mean, every last bit of it. I say all with a capital ALL. All. All that. I got apostrophe over that. 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 With the quote, with the apostrophe, with the quotation mark. I got that in quotation marks in this written paper as I wrote it this morning. All that, THAT, with apostrophe, with the quotation mark, all that I want. That's big, y'all. So what is the that? See, because my that might be different from your that. But you got to place your that in that space. Whatever your that is, I say all that I want wants me. Ooh-wee. And so at the same time, when you set this precedence, when you set this type of affirmation in the atmosphere, you start to say, oh, ooh-wee. If the fire marshals was to come in your house right now and say, oh, y'all got to get out of here. What's left? Who's left? If the fire marshal come in to a concert and say, hey, all y'all got to get out of here. Who's left? what I'm discovering about that word called all, it's indicative to that. All means all. Nothing more and nothing less. I say all means all. Ooh-wee. And so all that I want. Oh, you did it. Ooh-wee. I like you. All that I want wants me. Exclamation points, 3 exclamation points after the me. That's how I have it written. All that I want wants me. And so I'm here this morning to build this affirmation in the atmosphere. And when you walk out the house this morning, if you're already gone, you already have the if you already have the word all in your spirit, in your thoughts, in your mind, in your ability, in your agility, in your concepts, in your precepts, in your nationality. I don't know why that word just dropped in my spirit. Your nationality. All. That means you don't want nobody else's stuff. All their stuff belongs to them. Let them keep it. You don't want nothing that belongs to somebody else. But I'm here to tell somebody this morning, I'm here to affirm, to make an atmospheric affirmation. Ooh, that just dropped in my spirit. I say I'm here to affirm and make an environmental affirmation. All that I want in this world, in this life, in this spirit, in this mind, in my flesh, in my nature, like in my essence, in my being, all that I want. That means across the whole entire board. Did you hear me? In my finances, in my economical well-being, all. I ain't just talking about on the surface of things. How about your spirit, which is the real true you? How about your spirit, ma'am? Hey, sir, what about your spirit, mind, and body? What about those 3 compartments that are individual, but yet it's all a part of you, the same? So I'm here this morning to tell somebody. I got tribe members that's already spelled it out for themselves. Thank you. Thank you for spelling this one out for yourself, because I promise you, I can't say it for you and you can't say it for me. Did you hear me? I say, I cannot say this for you, ma'am. Hey, bro, I can't say this for you, cuzzo. Nephew, I ain't gonna have the ability to say this one for you, sir. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have to have the ability to say this for yourself, that all that I want wants me. And then once you put this affirmation, you sit back and you just watch things come your way. Everything that you want, all of your heart's desires, all of your needs are going to be met. All your wants, your needs, your desires, what you deserve. Yeah, all of it. Did you hear me? I say all of it is a part of it. And if it belongs to you, guess what? You can have it. Did you hear me? I say you can have it. It all belongs to you. Don't take any part that does not belong to you, or it might reverse the whole thing. So I'm here to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, right? All that I want wants me in every capacity of the word. Everything that I ever set my heart's desire for from this moment forward wants me. As bad as I want it, it wants me. It's reciprocal. It's the law of reciprocity. That's what it is. The law of reciprocity. Whatever wants me, I want it. The law of reciprocity. And so that's a universal law in the atmosphere. The law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity.
The law of reciprocity, described by Godfather of Influence, Robert Cialdini in his book Influence, is the human tendency to feel obligated to do something in.
Yeah. I don't know why they always try to give somebody else these credentials. Why they do that? Why they always someone that this Robert dude is in the book of influence, his book of influence, and like he came up with that law. These are universal laws that superseded these people that was on this earth. This universal law was here way before. Like how they trying to tell us, oh yeah, you know, baby boy, Columbia, he came on in, he's discovered some stuff. How you gonna discover something that somebody has already possessed? The land has already been possessed by somebody else. So how you gonna come and discover anything? There wasn't no discovery. You stumble up on some stuff. And then he'll use his name all over this whole entire world. Like he discovered America. No, you didn't. Sit down somewhere and be quiet. Because you know you ain't discovered nothing, soldier. Get on out of here with that foolishness. People are already here. But anyway, I'm here to tell you that the human tendency to feel obligated to do something in return when someone does something for you first. That don't line up where I'm at right now. But anyway, I'm gonna let them have that right there because I ain't feeling them this morning. Y'all know I shut some stuff down right quick. They'll throw some stuff at you, act like you supposed to read that stuff into the mind of the people. When that law of reciprocity was in it, when that law of reciprocity was here before, when he first stood out into nothing and said, let. The law of reciprocity came into effect because it understands the voice of the creator. These people something else. They'll show enough try to whitewash some stuff out and get everybody, on a page where it was already here, sir. The law of reciprocity came when the creator first said, let. You folks something else. But anyway, I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. And I'm here this morning to tell somebody, affirm these words for yourself. Build an atmospheric pressure in the environment for yourself and say, all that I want, whatever that is, belongs to you. I can't have your that, and you can't have my that. Whatever that is for you, you can say all that I want, That means it's specifically designed for you with your fingerprint on it. That. Ooh-wee. And so your fingerprint is different from anyone else's fingerprint in the earth. And so at the same time, your that is going to be different from anyone else's that. I'm just here to tell you to affirm and create an atmospheric pressure, an atmospheric mantle, an atmospheric mandate to say that all that I want wants me. Sit back and watch everything that you desire. Everything that you done set precedence in your heart to desire in the earth. Guess what? It wants you the same way you want it. And it's going to be a magnified pull. Did you hear me? I say it will be a magnetized pull in your direction. All that wants you and all that you want. Yeah. You'll see for yourself. State this into the atmosphere for yourself. All that I want wants me. And I promise you, you can sit back and watch the universe create all the narratives. The universe will go into effect on your behalf to create all the entities. But I'm telling you that you're going to have the right lenses on now. When he start to create these narratives and ideologies and understandings, and he start creating all these things in the atmosphere that will be conducive to your overall, all that I want, guess what? Wants me mentality. Guess what? You better have your bag empty. So that stuff start dropping in out the atmosphere in your bag. Because everything that you set your heart's desire on and say that I want it, it'll automatically start coming your way. Once you set the desire of your heart. Didn't he say in his word that he'll give you the desires of your heart? Yeah. They have taken a lot of the universal laws that's already been exuded into the atmosphere and then wrapped stuff around it to make it look like it became their own. When in essence, in this raw state of form, it's a universal laws. It's more than 12, but they gave us 12 universal laws. Google them for yourself. The 12 universal laws. The law of gravity is one. The law of reciprocity. The law of compensation. It's a lot of different laws. It's about 12 of them that they give it to you. It's probably about 50 of them. We don't know. Just like they only gave us 7 chakras. I'm studying now. I see that it's 5 more chakras on top of the 7. Our 7th chakra is our crown chakra. Right? Our 7th chakra is our crown chakra. It starts from our root chakra and come all the way up. Right? And so when you get to 5th, 6th, 7th. Throat chakra. 6th chakra is your pineal gland, pituitary gland. And this right here is your 3rd eye. And at the same time, on top of your head is your crown chakra. I've did some studies where it say 5 more is up here. That's outside of your body. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if I'm ready, y'all. I'm just telling y'all that at the same time as I sit and as I talk and as more things are revealed and more things are, coming into fruition, and everything that we desire and deserve to know through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, it's just becoming relevant for me. And so I'm just here on my assignment 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm just here on my assignment. Monday through Thursday, 4 days a week in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm here as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, your health-conscious coach, and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. And I'll sit here with my stethoscope on, telling you that you might have to have a spiritual stethoscope in your home, testing your loved ones. Because I'm telling you what I'm discovered, and what I've discovered that at the same time, family don't necessarily, just because the blood is connected, don't necessarily mean that your spirit, that you're connected spiritually to that bloodline. It might be a total stranger out here that treats you better than your own mother would. I say it might be a total stranger out here that will treat you better than your own father did. It might be a stranger out here that's not even connected to your bloodline that will love you further than your own initial parents did. They'll love you past your faults and your failure. Your parents, as soon as you fail, hey, you making our last name look bad out here in these streets now. Make sure you tighten your up. Because at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you making us look real bad out here. I've been told that before. Did you hear me? Yeah, I done been told that before because of my family had all prestigious. Every one of my family members, my immediate family, had these prestigious careers. Every last one of them. I am the only one in my whole entire family that got in trouble. Ooh-wee. But wouldn't he take the black sheep of the families? You know what I'm attracted to more than anybody else? I don't know what's attracted me. Is people that call themselves the black sheep of the family. I believe that I am, or I once was, the black sheep of the family. Everybody I know had prestiges. My aunt worked for U.S. Customs for about 35, 40 years. My uncle, he was a chief battalion of the fire department. And I got people that worked all the way through the whole entire, you know what I'm saying, Secret Service and all this old type of. Every time I got in trouble, they had to write a memo to their superiors because I, as their whoever I was connected to them at that moment, they had to write a letter, a memorandum to their superiors to tell them I got in trouble again. Ooh-wee. Let me tell you something, y'all. It's something about the black sheep of the family. He'll come all the way down into the muck and miry of clay. You feel as though you can't even wash off. He'll come and grab you. You're gonna have to go through some stuff now. You're gonna have to go through some down low, some valley low experiences. Yeah, all the way down in the valley. But didn't he say he was a lily? Ooh-wee. And so he'll bring you all the way up at the valley low experiences. He'll bring you all the way up past all that nasty, dirty, mucky, miry stuff. Clean you all the way up and put you on a white shirt. See, I got a white shirt on this moment. With my white and turquoise tie, he'll clean you all the way up. Give you a clean bill of health, internally as well as externally. Ooh-wee. At the same time, he'll do it. If you surrender and take your hands off your own life and say, okay, use me in the capacity by which you desire. Did you hear? I say sometimes you might have to surrender in this thing called life to all your own desires and say, all right, go ahead, creator of all things, use me in the capacity by which you desire. Can I tell you, I don't even think I ever said that. Can I tell you the truth? I don't even think I ever said that. All I did was surrender based on the fact of the valley low experience that I found myself in at the moment. And I said, if you turn things around in my favor, since I got the whole United States government versus me, then I'll do this, that, and that. Because on top it said US versus me. It's too big. And so I'm here. Didn't even sit down and talk about all this. But as I write this book, and the more I open my spirit up to get the book written, more of these things keep coming and dropping. How I had to fight. To this day, I don't even have a passport for that reason, because I had a full parental custody of my children. I was a single dad raising 2 kids by myself. I didn't have no financial help from their mother. She signed them over to me February 11th, 1998. I had the whole paper from the 11th Judicial Court System telling them I went down to the child support office and told them, sir, ma'am, here is the paper and the document by which I have full parental custody of my children. Here they are right here, both on each side of me, Kendrick and Denard was both with me. And they would not go in that computer and change it because I did not want to put my child's mother on child support. And so they didn't never change it. And they let it run all the way up to tens of thousands of dollars. I'm like, I got my children with me. How y'all, where's the money going? If I pay y'all the money, where is the money going? Is what I wanted to know. If I paid y'all the money, is it coming back to me since they're in my household? They couldn't even answer that question. They just wanted the money. I said, well, I guess I'll surrender my passport to y'all. Because I promise you on everything I love, I'm not going to pay y'all for children that's in my home. I have I'm the full custodial parent. They didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. And after a year of me fighting with these people back and forth for a year, I went down there off of Biscayne Boulevard fighting with these people. Tell them, hey, look, I got the children with me. Why would I keep paying y'all child support when children, the 2 kids that I'm paying for is in my home? I have full parental custody. This lady ran me all the way down to the side. I'll never forget. She ran me all the way. She said, sir, you're going to need a lawyer. What? I got to pay additional thousands of dollars to retain a lawyer for something all y'all got to do is change it in the computer? Ooh-wee. Wait till out the gate with the lemon come. Ooh-wee. Wait till out the gate with the lemon coming to fruition where I could tell this story the way I just told it right then. More in detail. Ooh-wee. And so I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist. I'm on assignment. I'm your health-conscious coach. Your intellectual content creator. I'll never give you anything under intellectual content. And I know I'm talking a little bit about myself this morning. I don't even care. Let it all hang out. Didn't he tell me, tell your story so I can get the glory? That's what he told me. So what am I supposed to do? sit here and be embarrassed about my story based on this is my story that got me to this point with this white shirt on this morning. Leave me alone. Let me talk. Let me be. Let me speak. Let me implement what he told me to do. Tell your story. You got a story to tell too. He said, tell your story so I can get the glory. He told me that. Yeah, he did. She said it. I think it has to be both now. I'm thinking the creator of all things has to be. Has to be. It just can't be a patriotic. It got to be matriotic too. That's the only way the box. It got to be yin and yang. It got to be both. That's the only thing that creation, even our cells and our body on a molecular level, is creating. They're mating. That just dropped in my spirit right there. They mate on a molecular level. So we got to know these things. But all that I want, maybe I want my passport back. I say all. Maybe that was the starting point of me getting to Africa, where I'm from. I got 43% Cameroon. I'm 43% Cameroonian. How am I born and raised in America? How am I born and raised in Miami, Florida? I'm a Miami boy. Original. Manor Park Ranger. Ooh-wee. Came all the way up out the muck and miry. On Manor Park. Mm-hmm. At the same time, you gonna tell me I can't get my passport back? Maybe this is the time to get all of it. And so all that I want wants me. Maybe my passport is gonna start pulling in my direction, so I can have an opportunity to get to Cameroon. I'm 43% of it is in my veins, is in my blood, Cameroonian blood. Y'all Google this for yourself. How many U.S. celebrities has Cameroonian roots? We are all highly. Yeah. 43%. Yeah, of Cameroonian blood run through my veins. And so I'm here this morning on assignment, speaking to the mind of the people and to tell you to affirm these things for yourself. All that I want, whatever that is for you, ma'am, whatever that is for you, sir, whatever that is for you, you can have it. Just mandate it out the atmosphere. Did you hear me? I say mandate this out the atmosphere. Cause your that to pull in your direction. Did you hear me? I say it'll cause your that, whatever your that is, whatever your heart's desires are, it'll cause them to start pulling in your direction once you say this mandated atmospheric affirmation. All that I want wants me. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here, 58 minutes and 45 seconds already. Ooh-wee, this hour go by fast. An hour's going by fast now. Y'all notice how fast hours go now? Hours are speeding, y'all. They sped the time up, I believe, through that pandemic. I believe they sped the time up. I ain't never seen time flying like this. But I'm here this morning. I'm here to tell you, make sure you say this for yourself. I can't say it for you. You can't say it for me. We can't say it for each other. All I'm here to tell you is all that I want. Dot, 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 dot. Wants me. Exclamation point. 3 of them. One for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Messiah, the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. One for your mind, one for your body, and one for your soul. Mm-hmm. Yeah. One for your spirit, mind, and body. Yeah. That's it. So we here. It's an hour. It's an hour and 23 seconds. I'm going, y'all. I just wanted to talk into y'all mind for 1 hour. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know I come and talk to the minds of the people for 1 hour a day. Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour, I'm on speaking. And so at the same time, as I continue to read this, write this book, and it's just coming, you know what I'm saying? More stuff is coming. I just got to, it's a beautiful thing. I'm speaking it into the mind of the people. Maybe one day the book is being written through all these things that I'm speaking, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, it's a beautiful spoke. I can speak it better than I can write it sometimes. And so at the same time, I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Senior, your thought-provoking specialist. I am your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. Even when I don't have that jacket on, I'm still a professor. I'm your professor, helping you through this thing called life. As we do life together, let's do life. We might as well. Did you hear me? I said we might as well do life together. We might as well. Y'all, did you hear me? All that I want wants me. I gotta go, y'all. Be good. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Neng ho. Bonjour. Guten Tag. Salve sayo. Konnichiwa. Hola. Hola. Namaste. I got another one. Hotep. 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 This means peace and blessings unto you. Namaste means I bow unto you. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. What the day is? I got one more day with y'all. The day is the day Thursday. Oh, the day is the last day. I did 4 consecutive days, y'all. Okay, I ain't miss a day. All right. Yeah, okay. The day Thursday. I didn't know that. All right, y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all again Monday.